Hello beautiful kindred souls, and welcome to my spiritual oasis, here where souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. As you can see, we are doing love, partnership, and success readings today for all of the astrological zodiac signs. Okay, before we get into the readings, I would like to invite you to join the Kindred family by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click like on this video and drop a comment down below if you connect with any messages or you just like this style of reading. Okay, so again, we're going through all of the zodiac signs today, so check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, potentially Mars if you connect with your Mars sign, or if you're looking for a little bit of fun, maybe less less long term, a little bit more short term. But sun, moon, rising, Venus signs today. I just have some decks here to really, there's a lot of reflection and stuff off of my little glass, which helps me to move more quickly between the readings. Okay, so yeah, I think I've already got to say if you're interested in your own personal reading. So if you're interested in your own personal reading, you can connect with me on Etsy. Link is in the description, whether it be love reading, yes or no's, focus for the week, whatever. You can check out all the available options on my website. I also do like birth chart analysis and have different things coming as well in that realm if you're interested in that. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading, starting with Aries. Pause the video if you need a moment to like find your timestamp or whatnot, or determine which groups has your message in it. Otherwise, we're going to get right into the readings. Hello Aries, and welcome to your love, partnership, and success reading. So we're going to go ahead and pull a card for love. Where is Aries right now in love, or what's coming for Aries in love? Love for Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. That's really strong. That's a really powerful position for love. I guess right now I'm kind of vibing romance, but it could be love of anything. So you can open your mind and heart if you're not really into the whole romantic thing right now. Queen of Cups, though, in the love position is really strong. So I feel like the Queen of Cups could represent an individual coming towards you with strong water sign placements in their birth chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm really getting a nurturing energy from this person. So whether they are male, female, or other, they're going to have a really nurturing energy to them. Potentially like a really kind of soft, inwardly strong sort of energy. This person is going to be emotionally stable, emotionally mature. They might even, I'm getting the message like they might even like talk using words in terms like, this is how I feel like, you know, this and that. Like before they say things, they might use like the word or term I feel a lot. I keep imagining a Cancer for some reason, and this could be anybody honestly, but just for some reason somebody who has a big heart is what I'm getting. Someone who might be difficult or challenging to get along with at first, but they come around, and when they do, it's like it's a very nurturing connection. So let's get a message on a partnership. So partnership, Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, partnership. Page of Wands. Okay, let's also pull a card for success as well. Success for Aries in love, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Aries, success, judgment. Okay, this is what I'm vibing. So the first energy that I got off of Page of Wands in the marriage is that, or in partnership, that this relationship might not be long lasting, the next relationship that comes, but I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for exploration here. It could also mean that you're connecting with another fire sign, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there's an immature energy here, which is why I'm saying it might not last long. But I feel like there could be some fun, especially if you're vibing, you know, with the Queen of Cups. I feel like it's going to be it's going to be a loving partnership. It's going to be loving and explorative, adventurous, exciting. You might travel a lot with this person, lots of laughs, lots of really good intimate physical connections, but maybe not necessarily long term. It could also mean that you partner up with them young. You could be young, they could be young. Maybe you know, you're together while you're young. That could last, but that's not for some of you. That's not the vibe I was getting though. I was getting more, it was like kind of a young fun fling thing, even if you're older. Success in love for you lives in the Judgment card. To me, talks about opening up, being free, letting go, releasing. So I feel like being with someone who you can be honest with, being with someone who is just high vibration, loving, and adventurous. Like if you like to travel, get somebody who likes to travel. Have fun. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's having fun and being able to open up to them, being less concerned about like marriage and all of these kind of structured things that you're supposed to be doing, and more about being free and open and exploring what a partnership truly means to you personally. Not what a partnership means to the world or your family or your culture or your religion, but like what it means to you as an individual. And I'm just feeling called to do a quick wishcraft. Wishes for Aries. I am grateful and blessed is the message that I have for you, Aries. So gratitude, blessings will come through gratitude. So the things that you acknowledge that you're grateful for, you know, blessings like will magnify those areas of your life if you understand that. So for example, if you acknowledge that you're grateful for your financial gains or whatever you have financially now, and you manage that money and those resources wisely, then more blessings will come to you in that place and space. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so my beautiful soul, these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment down below if something resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if we're not already connected here on YouTube. And I will see you, my darling, in an upcoming reading. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your love, partnership, and success reading today. So we're going to go ahead. What am I feeling? I'm feeling like we're going to start with this. The animals. All right, Taurus, love, partnership, and success for Taurus. Beautiful earth, fixed earth energy here. I'm actually going to do this face down. I don't know. I'm just vibing right now, you guys. So I'm just feeling it. Whatever feels right. Love and partnership for Taurus. Whatever. Love. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. Knight of Cups. All right. Knight could represent an individual with strong water placement signs coming your way in love, or could actively be in your life. And Queen of Cups. Okay. Love all around. So whoever this Knight of Cups represents, like for some of you, I'm getting that the Knight of Cups is an individual with strong water placements in their birth chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun. I mean, it could be their Sun, Moon, Rising in those signs. Queen of Cups as well. So someone, I feel like there's going to be. I feel like this person's going to fight for you. I feel like this person is just down for you. You know, like that's just the energy that I'm feeling. Like they meet you, they're down for you, they support you. They're emotionally mature with the Queen of Cups. I feel like they're ready for marriage. I feel like they're ready for, okay, marriage and or a longer lasting partnership. With the Queen energy there, very mature, bringing messages of love. I feel like this person, I feel like they're ready to open up. You know, the Knight of Cups, the Knight energy in general, this is an air-water combination. I feel like this person's very discerning. I feel like this person might come across more serious at first, but they're very like emotionally intelligent is the message that I'm getting. You know, sometimes the Knights can be a little immature because they're more of the like the middle-aged sort of thing, but I'm feeling like this person's ready to open up, especially with the Queen of Cups in that marriage position. It feels like they want to go the mile with you. That's the message I'm getting. So success in your relationship lives in the Crow spirit, and the Crow spirit talks about co-creation with spirit. I feel like this is going to be a very spiritual connection. I mean, we have cups in both of these positions. I feel like this is going to be a very, like, this is a soulmate connection is what I'm feeling. It feels soulmate, twin flame. It feels very spiritual. And I feel like the two of you together on the same wavelength with a desire to co-create with spirit is actually going to bring about a lot of success and abundance in your love ship, in your partnership. There's also a message like, because we got the crows, we have a bird, so messages, we have the night messages. I feel like messages keeps coming. Are y'all long distance? I'm getting that. Like, if you've not met this person yet, I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of like messages, sending messages back and forth. So you might be long distance is what I'm getting. They might have to travel to come see you, or you them. I'm also feeling like this is like a wise connection. That's weird, I know, but it's like air energy in the Crow spirit. The Knights are naturally air, and so I feel like it's like an air, water. So I feel like this connection, the love ship, the spirit, the melding of this relationship feels like it's sensible as well. Like there's going to be a logical sort of sensible energy in addition to like the emotional sort of fulfillment. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So we're going to go ahead and pull a wishcraft for you. Wishes for Taurus, wishes coming true, magic coming true for Taurus energy. So we've got this very interesting card. I freeze what I no longer want. Freeze it. I feel like this is just a message like co-creating with spirit means that you are being, I got a whole nother message. Outside of romantic love, I feel like there's a message around speaking, thinking, and communicating with spirit what you want to see come to fruition and not what you don't want to see come to fruition. I think this idea of like freezing what no longer serves you, what you don't want in your life anymore, is basically like putting it on pause, putting it over there, not allowing it to like be releasing any energy. So like things are preserved in the frozen, preserved. But like I feel like it's this idea of like kind of pausing it, putting it off, doing something like go away, like get out of here. It's kind of what I'm getting. You're no longer giving it attention. You're no longer nurturing those negative energies. All right, Taurus. So these are the messages that I have channeled for you, my darling. I hope this was helpful for you. Drop a comment down below if something resonated. Click like and subscribe if we're not already connected. And I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. I'm vibing with Pulling our success card first. Face down. We'll get to that in a moment. Gemini and love. Love, marriage, and success for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Success and love and partnership. Marriage is really just like partnership or long-term commitments and connections. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the traditional church marriage sort of deal, just as a clarifier. Love. Page of Wands. This could represent an individual, a younger individual coming into your life with strong fire sign placements in their birth chart. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars in a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very adventurous, explorative, excitable, charismatic, charming, outgoing energy is what I'm feeling off of them. Feels positive. And then in marriage, we have the Four of Cups. So I'm seeing that you're getting bored of them, especially if you're looking for something more serious or more long-term. I feel like there's a strong chance that you'll kind of vibe in the beginning as divine masculine energies, that their excitement will fuel your excitement. And I am feeling that, you know, there is some potential for some fun. But I feel like you get bored of them. I feel like they don't have the capacities for a long-term situation is what I'm getting. Or maybe you're looking for something else, or maybe they want something from you that you don't have to give to them, okay? So success. Take pleasure in the things you do. We have the sunstone there. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're going to have fun with this individual. I feel like there's a spirit of enjoyment and fun and adventure, but I'm just not feeling like long-term vibes is just not what I'm feeling. So that's just what I feel, and that's okay. You know, obviously it depends on what you want. But, I mean, the Page of Wands could also be you. You could maybe have just recently got out of a situation or love ship, and maybe you're just exploring. You're just out in these streets trying to just enjoy life. So, you know, pages are earthy. Wands is fire. So a little earth, fire, love situation is just kind of a lust ship, right? It's just something, you know, a little fun, a little lusty, physically pleasing and exciting, a little bit of adventure here. Yeah, I feel like eventually long term you get bored of it because eventually you want something more sustainable, but hey, take pleasure in the things you do, boo. That's what the sun, that's going to do. Your success lives in taking pleasure in the things you do, okay? I feel like that could be in or outside of our romantic-y, lovey type of readings today. So your wish is coming true. Card is Shield of Crystals. I am loved and protected. I feel like that's a good message. I like that message. I am loved and protected. I feel like that's also kind of reiterates the Sunstone message, because the Sunstone message is like, go out there and do it. You know, live your best life. Go out there and do you. And this is just a reminder, like, you're protected. You know, Page of Wands energy is kind of a youthful, explorative energy. Doesn't necessarily mean the individual is young in age, but it's like a phase of your life where you are youthful and explorative. And so there's some risk taking, right? It's like when you're young, you're more apt to take risks. I don't know why you feel invincible, but awesome. Excuse me. So Gemini, these are the messages I've channeled for you, my beautiful soul. I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment down below if something resonated with you. Click like and subscribe. I'll see you in an upcoming message. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. So we're doing love, marriage, and success readings today. We're broadening and opening our minds up to the definitions of these topics. Love in all its ways, shapes, and forms. I feel like we've been getting a lot of like romantic vibes today, but if romance is not your thug dizzle, you can interpret that in other ways. Marriage as well. It's more like partnerships or connections with others is what I'm getting there for that. And success is however you define it. What do you define as success? Whatever that is, yes. That is what we're vibing today. That is what we're vibing. Okay. So, love for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Queen of Cups is live today. The Queen of Cups could represent an individual with strong water placements in their charts coming your way. It could also represent you too, because you're a water sign. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel like the Queen of Cups could also be talking about you. So I feel like, you know, you, self-love, love on you, pursue your dreams. What do you love? I feel like there's just lots of kind of digging into you, who you are, nurturing and nourishing your seed of creativity, spirituality, dream energy, and just like really leaning into you as an individual. If this is representing a person coming into your life, whether they identify as male, female, or other, they're gonna have a soft, like a nurturing energy to them, is what I'm getting with this water energy. Very watery, emotionally mature and strong. They're going to want to nurture you, nourish you, nurture the relationship. They're not going to be the flaky type. They're not going to be that flaky type. I feel like there's going to be a lot of connectivity between you and them, and this idea of like comfort and protection. I'm feeling like it's like when a river or a lake or something, probably a river, let's do river, that makes more sense. When a river blends in with an ocean, or with a sea, or a sea blends into the ocean, it's difficult to see where one entity ends or where the other ends, which that could or could not be a good thing. I don't know. Take that for what it is. So in the partnership category, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like what I just said and said, take it for what it is. I feel like eventually this connection is going to end. Y'all might be too similar, is what I'm getting. What do I want? I know. Let me get this. I have to grab a deck really quick because it wasn't already open. I don't know what I'm using. I'm just following my intuition over here. Just doing my thug dizzle. And success. Success for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Success. Cancer. Make sure you check out your other placements too. Okay, success for you looks like expansion. I like that. This is connected to your heart chakra energy, bergamot. Bergamot is the essential oil. I love myself. Do not talk about doing self stuff for yourself. So it's reiterating that message. If you vibed more with like the you energy of this message without another entity, I feel like some self-love, some self-care. Get that massage, get that facial, the hair, the nails, go take a walk in the woods or the park or downtown, get that ice cream, whatever it is, right, that you do to nurture yourself, nourish yourself, treat yourself a little bit, obviously within your means. I almost feel like you're ready to start over. I feel like this is a rebirth for some of you guys. And it starts with you. Your tender heart is in need of care. Know that your body is here to help you experience a miraculous life, so embrace it. You are enough. You are worthy. You are worthy of the love and partnership that you desire. But me saying that means very little. You have to believe it. Believe it and then communicate it to the universe. Bubbles. I love this card. Bubble power. My wishes float easily out into the world. Oh my gosh. And we just talk about manifesting and speaking your wishes and all of these beautiful things. I love when messages triangulate. It makes me feel so connected. Truly, truly feel connected, y'all. Listen. I mean, I am a Cancer rising, so. Okay. All right, my beautiful souls. These are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful. Go ahead, drop a comment down below if something resonated with you. Let me know what messages you tuned into. Click like, subscribe. Did I already say that? I don't remember. Yeah, click like and subscribe if we're not already connected. I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your love, partnership, and success reading today. I suppose this is a Soulful7 message. Right. Alright. Soul-filling messages. And I've been telling some of the other signs, like, when you're thinking about these categories, think about them more broad. So I have been getting a lot of romance messages, but I've also been getting a lot of like self-love, lean into yourself messages too. So partner up with yourself, co-create with spirit, all those beautiful messages. So let's see okay, so we have the 10 of Swords in love for you, Leo. So I'm feeling like you're ready for a new beginning here in love. What about partnership? Partnership for Leo. Partnership right now for Leo. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles could represent an individual with strong earth sign placements in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're going to be a mature person. They're very nurturing. They're about their business, though, is what I'm getting. So whether they identify as male, female, or other, they're going to have nurturing energy to them. And they're going to be about their buck. They're going to be, this is a water-earth combination. This person is going to be very business savvy is what I'm getting. Very business savvy. They know how to make $1 out of 20 cents. Like, I'm just getting a very savvy individual when it comes to business. I feel like they're going to be a strong partner if they represent a partner. I feel like they're going to be very grounding and supportive. I feel like they're going to let you shine too, is what I'm getting. They're going to let you shine. They're going to allow your light to shine. Because we know Leo likes to shine. Make sure that you appreciate them, though. You show them appreciation and affection and love, and that you don't get too self-absorbed. Ooh, I love the koi fish for you and success. Success for you lives in a mindset of abundance, baby. So the koi fish is connected to a message that there's always enough, an abundant mindset. Your success lives in an abundant mindset. And I feel like that's what this Queen of Pentacles is as well. I'm vibing that this is a person for most of you. I'm getting right now you're kind of at your wits' end. Maybe you just recently got out of a relationship, or you're just kind of tired of people. You're tired of people, you're tired of dating, you're tired of kind of the rat race that is dating sometimes. And I feel like there's a message to kind of like, you know, do you for a little while, but I feel like you're gonna run into an individual who is going to support you, nurture you. They're gonna be a bomb partner. I'm getting just a really beautiful partnership, a lot of financial abundance here, a lot of earthly success here. And you have rich taste, don't you, Leo? I feel like you do, but I feel like this partner is going to be supportive of that and this abundance mindset. I feel like this person also has an abundance mindset as well. Okay. I don't know why I'm vibing Capricorn really hard. It could be any sign, really. It could be any sign in your sign. It could be any sign, but I don't know why I'm vibing Capricorn for some reason. Anyway. That's what I got for you. So let's go ahead. Wishes, a wish granted, a magical wishing card. Don't ask me what that was meant to be. I'm not sure. Okay, what do we have for Leo? Ooh, look at the imagery on that. That's quite lovely. Magical rocks. I am grounded and creative. That grounded energy, when I read it, connects it straight up to the Queen of Pentacles energy and the creativity. I mean, you're fire. So it's a very Leo-ian energy to me, a very fiery energy. And fire and earth together, making moves. I feel like you're going to be a power couple. Fire and earth. Fire and earth. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I feel like what I was gonna say was that the physical relationship is also going to be satisfying with that fire earth combination. That's just what I feel. I'm whatever. Okay, so beautiful Leos, these are the messages I've channeled for you today. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what resonated, something did. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in another reading, my love. Bye. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love, partnership, and success Soulful7 reading for today. I'm trying to get this to move up. I know I got fingerprints all on that. You can't see it, though. You can't see it. I can see it. I can see it, though. Okay. All right, Virgo. Awesome. So let's go ahead. Let's get a message for Virgo here. Love. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgos. And love. Love, 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 love. This is what popped out. The Nine of Cups. You know what I'm vibing? That you are confident as hell right now. Emotionally. Confidence. I feel like excuse me, I feel like that's going to attract really awesome prospects in your love space if you're thinking about romantic love. But I honestly feel like you're not thinking about romantic love right now. I feel like you're just doing your thug dizzle and you're just really loving you, really working on yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah. Partnership for Virgo. 8 of Wands. I feel like this is a message that Spirit is sending energy your way. Is what I'm getting. I don't feel like anybody's there quite yet, but I feel like you're sending out good vibes, and Spirit is saying, "I see you," and they're sending energy your way. They're sending energy your way. It's just, that's what I keep seeing, keep hearing. Energy. It's coming your way. There's no specificity on exactly what that looks like. So let's see what success looks like for you, Virgo. Success for my Virgos. Ooh, child, quit playing games, baby. Abundance. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so if you came here for a romance reading, I'm sorry to disappoint you because I don't have any specifics all I know is that whatever you are putting out, whatever you are feeding the universe right now as far as love goes, it's good. It's good. And if you're not, do that. If you're not, do that. But I'm vibing here that you are getting you right. You are getting you right. You're pursuing your passions, the things that you love. And I feel like that's developing a really strong sense of confidence and self-assuredness in you. And the universe sees that, and they're sending that energy. They're sending energy your way. They're sending a partner your way. Again, I don't have any information. Let's try. Do you have a spirit? What is this energy? What is this energy that you're sending this way for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Virgos. Who is this individual that you're sending? Who is this? Well, universe is like, it's a new love. Okay, so it's someone you don't know. It's a new love, a new opportunity. Could be somebody with water, but just anybody. Just a new love opportunity is what I'm getting, which is like, yeah, we kind of got that. Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages? I'm not really vibing it. New love is what I'm seeing. And I feel like in the partnership category, I'm feeling like this person's going to be your A1. Like, I feel like this is going to be a solid connection, especially if you're getting you in a really, really solid place, then you're going to attract your equal counterpart. So I feel like this person's going to be a soulmate. They're going to be about their business. They're going to, you'll know that you meet this person because they're going to be consistent, and they're going to persistently pursue you. As an earth energy, a divine feminine energy, you are a receiver and a nurturer. So this person's going to be giving so you can receive. They're going to pursue you is what I'm getting, especially with the Eight of Wands. They're going to pursue you. And they're going to be about their business. There's going to be no question. You're not going to be like, do they like me? Do they not like me? What do they want? No. So if anybody rolls up on you, because, when we're right, when we get ourselves into a right position, we are attractive. And so we attract. We have to use our powers of discernment in order to weed out all of the the individuals who don't align. So like I said, you will know this person because they're going to pursue you. They're going to be about their ish. There's going to be no question. They're going to be consistent. And there is just no games is what I'm getting. Like, no games. A1. They are your person is what I'm getting. They're your partner. They're your ace. And the fact that success lives in abundance. This person could be wealthy or have their own business success, or be really successful in what they do. And I just feel like the relationship is going to be really abundant. The number 55 reduces down to the number 1, by the way. Like I said, they're your number 1. They're your ace. That's what I'm seeing. That is what the cards are saying to me. I'm not making this up. I love this for you, Virgo. Oh my gosh. Let's get you a wishes coming true card. Wishes coming true for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What we got? Moon wishes. The moon shows me patience. Ooh, patience. The reason why I said that was because it was a little. I feel like there's a little bit of mystery here. And I feel like there's just an overall message. I feel like Spirit is just saying patience, right? Abundance, building yourself up, building your world up and your life up to the place you want doesn't happen overnight. And I know you're an earth sign, so you understand patience. But I feel like, especially if you're getting anxious in the emotional spaces, to just know that patience Patience is necessary, okay? This is beautiful energy that I'm feeling for you, Virgo. I love that for you. Thank you so much for your time, beautiful soul. And drop a comment down below. Click like, subscribe if we're not already connected. And I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your love, partnership, and success Soulful7 reading. We are rocking out hard, yo, on these love partnership messages. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Libra. Think about these topics very broadly. So love, broadening up. It could be romantic or other. We've been getting a lot of romantic messages, but it could be other if you're not vibing with that the romantic things right now. Marriage is really just about partnership or connecting your energy with other energy, okay? And then success is however you define it. How do you define success? What does success look like to you, feel like? Okay? So love for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra's in love right now. Where are you at? Where's your energy? All right, so we have the Two of Swords. I feel like you're at peace wherever you are right now in love, particularly romantic love. I feel like you're at peace with it, whatever it is. If you're single, if you're in a relationship, if you're whatever, flirty and looking or not and chasing your dreams, whatever it is, whatever that love space is, I feel like you're at peace. Emotionally, mentally. And this could be very recent. You could have been anxious for a while. You know, being Libra, that you are the sign of partnerships. So if you're not in a partnership, you could be, it's an uncomfortable position for you often to be outside of a partnership. But I'm getting the message that you're at peace wherever you are. Or you're looking for peace and balance, which is good because Libra energy is about that balanced life. I feel like this could also be talking about, again, if it's not romantic, that you're just at peace. Like your mind and your heart space are at peace with each other and in alignment with each other. When I see this card, I see alignment. I see head chakra to root chakra in perfect alignment. There's a balanced, cool, balanced, resting sort of energy. But not resting as in like the Four of Swords where you're kind of dormant. It feels like this person is still like processing. There's still stuff happening behind that blindfold, but it's more controlled, it's more focused, it's intentional. The Tower is the marriage position. Can we clarify the Tower in the marriage position or the partnership position? I feel like for some of you, if you're in a relationship, it's going through a really difficult transition. Whether or not it will come out on the other end of it is, I don't know. Ooh, yep. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like if you're in a partnership right now, I feel like it's saying your partnership is about to go through it, okay? This is almost like the calm before the storm is what I'm getting. Where's my feather oracle? There it is. This is the calm before the storm. That there's about to be some ish that happens. I don't know what it is exactly, but the outcome is the world. So I feel like it's going to be positive either way. Either you're going to stay with this person or you're not, but there's going to be a positive outcome. Whatever is meant to happen on the other side is going to happen. And it's going to be positive is what I'm trying to say. If you're not in a partnership, I feel like you might go through some duds. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like if you're single right now, I feel like you might go through some relationship, you know, you might go through some situations. You just run into some duds, just maybe even a string of duds. but the world is the outcome. I feel like there's some lessons, some things, and I feel like this is more to do with you. Like, you going through these duds and you kind of figuring out, okay, what do I like? What are my, you know, non-negotiables? What are things I'm absolutely not going to put up in a partnership? What sort of partner do I want? I kind of feel like you're in an exploratory situation here, and you might have to go through some duds in order to do that. Like, some people are just more hands-on, more tangible, and I feel like as a Libra in the partnership category, you might fall into that. So you might run into some duds, but I do see the world. So I do see you finding your person, but you might have to go through some duds to get there. Okay, what does success look like for Libra? I think this is the Cardinal. Oh yeah. So we have the Cardinal. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Okay. So your success lives in taking a leadership role or leadership position. Standing tall, standing proud. I feel like confidence in yourself is the message I'm getting there with that. Yeah. For those of you who are single, I feel like getting yourself, if you're not currently, getting yourself to a place of peace, emotional. So we have the moon here in this card, the moon. So emotional and mental peace and clarity. There's kind of like a soft humming energy that I'm getting. That's really weird. You can probably hear my air conditioner. Actually, I don't know why I didn't turn this off. I don't know how. Maybe my audio was really messed up from the other readings. Sorry to all the other signs. But a peace in emotion, in your emotional space and your mental space, getting yourself calm, getting yourself ready, because I feel like there's going to be some exploration, but I feel like there's a message of putting yourself out there, right? You're taking that leadership position. Your success in love and partnership is you leading the way. You are a divine masculine, outwardly expressive energy. So you leading the way, you taking the reins, and you might have to go through some duds before you find your world, before you find your ultimate partner. But they are going to be your ultimate partner. Like, it's going to be a really positive, strong, legitimate connection. All right, so we've got this beautiful egg here. Magic eggs. Beginning something is exciting. Okay. Yeah, you know, there does seem to be like a beginning energy, a starting energy for you. That air conditioner was so loud. I really hope the other signs are able to hear their message. Oh well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Yeah, this feels like a beginning. This feels like you're about to start something. You're about to get some things moving, some momentum. But you got to get you right first. All right, my beautiful soul. My beautiful Libras. These are the messages that I've channeled for you today. I hope this was helpful. Click like, subscribe, drop a comment. Love to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your love, partnership, and success Soulful7 reading today. The topics that we're looking at, love, partnership, and success, are meant to be looked at from a broad perspective. So you're looking at love in all its ways, shapes, and forms. Not just romantic per se, but it could be really any kind of love. This is more partnership than traditional marriage, I would say. So partnerships, your energy connecting with another's. Success is however you define it. How do you define success? What does that look like to you? All right, love for Scorpio. We have the Justice card. Could be a Libra coming in. I feel like it's truth. balance, harmony. I feel like you will know love because it will be balanced and harmonious. I'm just it'll feel right is what I'm getting. We have the 8 of Pentacles for partnership. I feel like you and this person, if it's a person coming in, that you're going to be working. You guys are both going to be open and diligent to working on your partnership together. If we look closer at the facial expression on this individual, they almost look like they're at peace as they work away. So when I say working on your partnership, I don't mean strenuously working it out, like, oh, we gotta work it out. No, it's like both of you desire to work on it, and so you do. It's like a positive working experience, working on it because you love it and you want it. You choose each other is the message that I'm getting. The other message that I'm getting, if you're not vibing with a relationship, is that you're going to get some sort of partnership in your work, business, etc. So whatever work you're doing, business, I'm getting like if you're an entrepreneur, you're maybe building or making something tangible. There's going to be something happening in a partnership, or you're going to figure out ways to connect or to collaborate in business is what I'm getting there for that. It's going to be good. I feel like that's going to increase your money too, because after the 8 of Pentacles comes the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is about like financial, like you're doing good financially, like financial independence or financial stability. And then after that comes abundance with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's just, to me, it's about living your truth. So I didn't even actually look at this card. I flipped it over. So your success lives in your independence, in your freedom of choice with the petite grain. You're ready to break free of the conditioning that has bound you so that you may continue your journey of healing and growth. This is connected to the solar plexus chakra energy. Your true north is in what you love. So really digging down into what you love. What is it that you love? What is your sun energy, your creative expression? What sign is in your 5th house? What sign is your sun in? Are they connected or related? Maybe not. That's okay if they're not. But looking at those energies and looking at how and or what type of energy is going to manifest or connected to your true north / outwardly expressive, unique mark on the world, your creative mark on the world sort of energy. So I would look at your north node, your sun sign, and your 5th house. What sign is in your 5th house, what that sign's ruling planet is, and where that planet lives on your birth chart. Yeah. We're just gonna get a wishes card for you today. Magical wishes coming true for Scorpio. What final messages do you have for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising? Candle magic. Everyday things get better. I feel like that's almost a mantra. Scorpio energy can be kind of negative and pessimistic sometimes, especially in low vibration. So if you find yourself getting a little pessimistic for whatever the reasoning may be, even if it's a perfectly legitimate reason, I feel like this is a mantra. Light a candle, a little ritual / mantra. Light a candle that you like. Gaze into the fire. This is literally, I'm making this up. Like, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm being channeled. This is what I'm channeling. Light a candle and gaze into the fire and recite this. Every day things get better. Every day things get better. I feel like this idea of lighting a candle is also connected to our solar plexus chakra energy, because it's that yellow chakra. So I feel like this idea of like lighting a candle, sunlight, truth, light, truth keeps coming to mind. We got the Justice card, which talks about truth. We talked about your true north. We talked about your sun sign. I feel like there's a strong message for you, Scorpio, around doing what is true to you, doing something that you could do and completely lose track of time. Don't worry about relationships is what I'm getting with the Independence. Don't worry about like relationships or partnerships. Really focus on your success, your true north, building you and heading towards where you want to go, because I'm getting like, if partnership is in your heart, that will happen for you. You will find that person on your path. So I feel like there's a message around getting on your path if you're not already on your path, and continuing on your path, and they will find you. You will find them. It will happen. Okay. All right, my beautiful souls, these are the messages I've channeled for you. I hope this was helpful. If something resonated, do drop a comment down below. Click like and subscribe, and I will see you in an upcoming message. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your love, partnership, and success Soulful7 reading today. We are getting it in today. Love messages. We've had a lot of romance messages, but not all of them have been romantically connected. Some of them are about you doing you, boo. Okay. So we have our beautiful, okay, so this fell out for your love section. So this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Sagittarius. We had the Ten of Cups. This is that real love right there, y'all. This is that real love. What do we have for partnerships for Sagittarius? Partnerships. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Let's see. What do we want to use for your success? I think I want to vibe out on this Star Dragon Oracle deck. I love it. Right, let me relocate you. Or you can go there. All right. Sagittarius, success for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius, success. Transformation. I feel like, yo, listen, okay, this is what I'm feeling here. Are we losing too much daylight? We shouldn't. It's like middle of the day. Anyway, it's been kind of overcast all day, which actually works really well usually for recording videos, but meandering. I feel like you are ready for a loving, emotionally fulfilling relationship. I'm feeling like with the Eight of Cups here, you could have recently gotten out of a relationship, maybe even a marriage, like recently. You walked away. But I feel like you want and you're ready for the Ten of Cups. Maybe you don't want partnership. Maybe you don't want like a committed relationship though, which doesn't make sense with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is what I mean by that. Maybe traditional, and this could be something that you learned about yourself, that maybe like a traditional marriage isn't your vibe. Or you could be afraid, like if you had past bad experiences in a marriage or connected to long-term partnership, you might be a little gun shy. I'm also feeling like maybe if you're with somebody that maybe they don't have the same vision as you. But success, what I do see in success, and what I also see, okay, so this is a self-love type of thing. I feel like focusing on your love space, emotional fulfillment, like focusing on emotional fulfillment for yourself and less about like partnerships. You know what I mean? Just like loving, having fun. I feel like you're in a place of transition. Transformation, defining yourself, getting to know you, exploring yourself, being free. I just can't ignore the fact that there's a message around some sort of ending to a long-term relationship, either now or in the future. I mean, not now in the future, now or in the past in particular. If you haven't healed, so if your relationship ended a while ago and you haven't healed from that, I feel like there's a message around healing that, or working toward that. That's going to be a part of your transformation, that you can't have that residual energy going with you, or you don't want to. Let's see if we can get a clarifier on that 8 of Cups. Let's see if there's any other messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in that partnership space on the 8 of Cups. What is the outcome of that situation? What's happening there? Can I get a clarifier for that? This keeps being the outcome for all of these. The world is the outcome. So I feel like moving past that is going to be positive. That space, I feel like, will be... I feel like the ultimate outcome is that space will feel fulfilled, will feel full. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it is a partnership or a commitment with another individual or not, I feel like it's going to be, you're going to feel whole there, is what I'm getting from that. Okay. Let's get some culminating messages. Wishes granted for Sagittarius. What final messages do you have, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Or super duper adorable puppies and kittens. Yes, indeed. So we have happy magic for pets. Animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. You might have a dog, or you might be getting a dog, is what I'm getting in my head. Dog specifically came out. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. That's what I saw. You could be getting a pet, or just like volunteering, like at a humane society or an animal shelter or something like that, where you're around pets, around animals. Or you could be, get into a partnership, or you could be in a friendship or come into a friendship with somebody who has a pet. That was kind of random. But I also feel like there's a message, since we are talking about love, right? Like, to me, animals, specifically dogs, I can't speak for cats, but, no offense to any of the cat people out there, but, dogs are awesomer. Yep, that was a technical term, awesomer. But just pets in general. Cats are loving too. I'm messing with you. Cats are loving too. But they just really just very compassionate. I feel like they don't have the weight that humans have of consciousness, of like, yeah. I mean, they're conscious, but they're not like outside of themselves conscious. You know what I mean? Like humans are. So I feel like they have like more peace, and they're able to love more purely, and able to like care more purely. Maybe that's why cats are questionable. Maybe cats have some sense of consciousness. That's just random. Anyway, so Sagittarius, these are the messages that I channel for you. I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment down below, something resonated. Click like, subscribe if we're not already connected, and I'll see you in an upcoming video. Bye bye. Hello Capricorn, welcome to your love, partnership, and success reading today. We are vibing hard on these love, happiness, and success readings. Happiness, partnership. Love, partnership, and success readings. Some of them are romantic in nature. Some of them are not. So we're just going to see what messages we have. Let's see. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love. And again, we're thinking about these topics broadly. Love in all its ways, shapes, and forms. Marriages is really just partnerships, your energy combining with others. And then success is however you define it, my love. Wow, the Ten of Cups again. I swear I shuffled. Sagittarius had Ten of Cups in the love space as well. I think that's a positive sign. Fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, family, happiness, joy. We have the Seven of Wands. You could be a little defensive when it comes to partnerships or commitments. You could be in some sort of disagreement or challenge if you're in a relationship already. Or you could be kind of blocked off. If you're single, you could be kind of blocked off or resistant to a partnership right now for whatever reason. If you don't know what the reason is, it's probably a good... it's a good message here, a good idea to get down to the source of that. You might do some shadow work, root work for that potentially, if you already know kind of what it is, like overcoming that and making sure that that's not standing in your way. All right, success for Capricorn. Success for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Capricorn. Ooh, child. So we have fertility. This is water sign. Leo energy is presence. We have the watermelon, fertility. Ooh, good Lord. If you are sexually active, wrap it up. Unless you want to have a baby. If you're looking to expand your family, there's a suggestion here in fertility that's an active energy. I feel like fertility also kind of talks about abundance too. I feel like it's also saying that like your soil is ready. That was not a sexual innuendo. Your soil is ready to plant things in it. That sounded anyway. I feel like it's connected to being in a place of manifestation. So if your soil is ready, that means anything you plant is going to grow. So be mindful. This feels low vibration. If you're defensive or questioning this partnership space, or you might start in a relationship and everything is good and you guys are great, but then when it comes to the commitment thing, you're like, oh, hold it. Let's put a pin in that. We want to get down to the root of that. Because like I said, anything that you're planting, so if there's something you're afraid of, anxious, something in a previous partnership you haven't overcome or haven't worked through, then there's a message around doing that. And again, if you're in a relationship that is tumultuous, that you constantly feel like you're defending yourself, then maybe it's time to move on, love. That's just the message I'm getting. Obviously, if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. That's just the message I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like with Leo here, this is talking about creativity, fifth house energy, and children dwell in the fifth house. I feel like outside of that, I feel like creativity, I feel like planting seeds of creativity, working on your unique, whatever you were uniquely called into this world to do. Yeah, I just feel like you're ready. I feel like with the Ten of Cups here, this fertility thing, I feel like in general, you're ready to plant. You're ready to grow whatever you plant. So be mindful of what you're planting. All right, so final messages for our Capricorns. Final messages, wishes granted, magical messages for Capricorn. Shooting star. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. I love it. I love it. You get it? Do you get it? It's great. As an earthen energy, Capricorn energy, as an earthy energy, matter. Matter is the tangible. You know, stars are made of tangibles. We see stars because they're tangible. They're burning balls of gas, right? So you have some energy source and it's on fire, but it's tangible. I know we think about the stars. I guess the reason why I'm saying that, because we think about the stars in the universe as this abstract sort of spiritual thing, which it kind of is, you know, and it's in the spiritual context, but it's also very tangible because we can look up and we see the stars in the sky. They're tangible. And I know you're a very tangible energy. And I guess the message also with that is that when you wish upon a star, it isn't pie in the sky. It isn't this out of world thing. That what you wish for, you manifest. I feel like that's the message for you, Capricorn. Okay? All right, beautiful soul. These are the messages I have for you. Drop a comment, click like and subscribe if we're not already connected. And I will see you in an upcoming message. Bye. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your love, partnerships, and success Soulful7 reading. Just thinking about what I'm going to do first. Okay. I got to you and all of a sudden I wanted to do something completely off the beaten path. I wonder why. So we're thinking of these topics in more of a broad sense. So love, we are getting a lot of romance readings today, yes, but we're looking at them more broadly. So if you're not vibing with the whole love, the whole romance thing, that's fine. We're looking at it holistically, love from in all its ways, shapes, and forms. So the love of doing something. What do you love? It could talk about self-love, like inner love, family, friends, all of that stuff. All right, Aquarius. Love. What messages on love for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Check out your other placements if you haven't after this one too, by the way. Ooh. Okay. We have the Two of Cups and love for you, Aquarius. So, shoot. It feels very love related to me. Feels like a soulmate connection. If it's not romantic, then it's a partnership. A mutually beneficial partnership. So this could manifest in like a friendship. Like you find your friend, like a soul friend, like a soul tribe friend, and y'all vibe, and it's give and take. It's mutual. You give, they give, equal amounts, that sort of deal. If it is romantic, this is a soulmate twin flame connection. What do you have for marriage partnership for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What messages do we have for Aquarius? Ace of Pentacles. That suggests a new relationship as well, a new physical connection to me. Again, if you're not vibing with the romantic thing, it's new opportunities to make money. A partnership that opens up new opportunities to make money, potentially in a partnership, because this is the partnership section with the Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups talks about partnerships. So I feel like there's a strong message around connecting with others or another and there being some sort of reciprocal beneficial situation. I'm feeling like your money's going to be doing well. New opportunities are coming your way financially. And then in success, we have Angelite. So support is all around you, is the message here. Listen, you are Aquarius, the sign of networks, networking. Network the crap out of your networks, because I'm getting the message here that you're going to meet, like if you've been searching for your soul tribe, specifically, I'm getting the message here that you're finding them. I feel like that search is also going to lead to some sort of financial abundance in some way, shape, or form. Don't ask me how, I don't know. I feel like if this is a love reading for you, if you're vibing with the romance side, you're meeting your soulmate, that this is going to be a very fruitful, positive, this is a new connection, by the way, and that they're supportive. It's supportive, you're supportive, they're supportive. It feels like very mutual, very loving, very reciprocal, emotionally strong sort of energy. Just, I don't know, just feels very peaceful, very, but not boring though. You know, I mean, it's still a relationship. You're still going through things and life and building life and stuff together, but feels like a very fruitful connection. All right, so final messages, wishes coming true for Aquarius. What final messages does Spirit have for Aquarius? Wishes coming true. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. I don't know why that came to my brain when I saw this. The magic wand. I focus my energy. Don't you believe it? I'm off of that message. You manifested this person. Again, if the romance thing is vibing with you, you manifested this person. Or this opportunity, this partnership, this group of people. You manifested it with your focus. That fixed mind, man, can accomplish so much. Aquarius is a fixed air sign, so that fixed mind, man, that focus, it's the real deal. I love this reading for you, Aquarius. We're going to leave it at that. So these are the messages I've channeled for you, beautiful soul. If something resonated, do drop a comment down below. Let me know what did. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your love, partnership, and success Soulful7 reading today. Lots of love messages. You know what I wanted for you? I gotta go get it. No, it's over here. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces energy for love. Where are you at, Pisces? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. You're working on it. You're working on something. You're doing something that you love is what I'm getting. You're working on something that you love. You're actively pursuing something that you love. I'm feeling like it's not a person, it's a thing, like a hobby or something. You're really just doing something you really enjoy doing. Partnership, you have the Page of Swords, so it could be an individual coming your way with a strong air sign placements in their birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earthy, air. This person is going to be interested in or focused on making their thoughts tangible. Or the Page of Swords could be energy that you're being encouraged to connect to in order to make your thoughts tangible. I feel like it's an individual that you're going to partner up with this person. I feel like they're going to help you. I feel like this doesn't feel romantic to me. This feels platonic. This feels practical. Like this person is going to help you. Young energy, explorative energy. They could even be somebody, I don't know. Okay, so I'm getting many messages. They could be somebody to help you think outside the box. Maybe you run into some sort of stumbling block or some sort of difficulty or challenge with whatever you're working on back here. Something that you really love that you're working on. You run into some sort of roadblock. And this person comes in and gives you some new ideas. I'm getting Gemini energy for some reason strong. Like they come in, they're the idea person. They come in, give you an idea, maybe even give you ideas on how to manifest whatever you're going after or whatever. But they feel in and out to me. It doesn't feel romantic. It feels in and out. If it's not a person, I feel like it's energy that spirit is encouraging you to take on. Like, think outside the box if you're coming up with challenges or running into roadblocks. Like, think outside the box. Be more explorative in your mind space. Which, as a Pisces, you shouldn't have any problem with that. Because you're an imaginative individual. Tap into that Jupiter, expansive Jupiter mind that you have. I think there's also messages around maybe being a little bit more mind, like, practical as well. Maybe your imagination is what's causing you some challenges. Yeah, I feel like that could go many ways. Okay, so success. So moon, rising, Venus, Pisces, successes. Full moon in Leo. Yeah, this is really telling me that your success, I feel like your success lives in asking for help. I feel like that's kind of what this, I feel like that's what this lesson is asking for help and partnering up and collaborating with others. Especially if you're kind of you're enjoying it. But if you're running into any challenges, or difficulties, put your pride aside. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Ask for help. People want to help you. You might be a little timid too. You might be a little timid or unsure to like ask people like, oh, they're not going to want to help me. They don't care. Just ask them. If you don't ask, then you're going to get exactly what it is. Like you're going to get nothing. And oftentimes people want to help. Oftentimes, people want to help you, so ask. And if the first person says no, ask somebody else. Because Leo's outwardly expressive, right? Robust, charming, and charismatic. And it's not saying be Leo. It's saying be your version of that charismatic, charming, outwardly expressive energy. Yes, you are Pisces. You're maybe an introvert, inwardly strong. But you're being called to tap into that outwardly expressive, charming, charismatic energy that we know you have in you. That right there. Tap into your life of the party energy. deep down inside somewhere. Be seen. Don't be afraid to be seen is also the message that I'm getting here. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to be heard. Don't be afraid that you're stepping on people's toes or that you're inconveniencing people or all the other little Piscean energies that the kind of pessimistic side to Pisces. Like Pisces can be pessimistic sometimes. Use your, I'm getting a really soft energy off of you, Pisces. This like intimate, intuitive, compassionate energy. And I'm getting the message here, that is your charm. You might think that your kind of shyness or you might think that is a weakness. But that is your charm. So use that. Use that energy. Final messages for you, wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. I feel like that's almost a challenge, Pisces. I feel like that is Leo giving you a challenge to look forward to more challenges. The wishing boat to me talks about some sort of adventure. With this idea of a boat happening, water energy happening, it could be some sort of emotional challenge. You know, getting up the gonads to like be sociable or outwardly expressive or even ask for help, like that could be the challenge, especially if it's really difficult for you to ask for help or to voice your opinion or speak your truth or to say something that will help you. That could be your challenge. I feel like that is your challenge. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, beautiful energy. Beautiful, I just called you energy straight up. Beautiful Pisces energy. These are the messages I've channeled. I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment if something resonated. Click like and subscribe. And I will see you in an upcoming reading. Bye-bye.